We don't talk about nothing no more. Nothing. We don't talk about nothing no more. Feels like I've been doing way too much, babe. Feels like I've been walking through your stuff, babe. Over time, lately it's been getting kind of tough, babe. Feels like I. Say something, 'cause we don't talk about nothing no more. No, nothing.
Happy New Year. Oh my God. Happy New Year. It feels like I haven't been here in forever. Welcome to Datum All Sis. I am your host, Erica Alston Buck, and this is our very first broadcast for 2023. If you are new here, welcome. If you have been here since we've started, welcome back. I am going to remind you guys that we are here each and every Sunday at 8:30, and our topic is always Datum All Sis, and the part that we leave out is may the best man win. I am the designated person to take one for the team. You guys got me out on these dating streets, and it ain't easy. Hey there, Von Carter, Pamela Brooks, Yana Michael. Welcome. Oh, so many people are jumping on. I miss you guys so much. Feels like we haven't done this in forever. Welcome back. So today's topic is New Year, New You, New Boo. Because if you have not followed me, you don't know that I am being very, very intentional about finding my person. I am committed to being in a committed, monogamous relationship with somebody's son. So what we leave out of our topic, which is Datum All Sis, is the part that says may the best man win. So tonight we're going to talk about how to jump back into the dating pool, how to do this online dating bullshit, when and where and how to meet people in person, the do's and the don'ts of dating intentionally. I'm your girl, Erica Alston Buck. I invite you to follow me on Facebook at erica.alston. On YouTube, it is Erica Alston Buck. On IG, I am just Erica 2. So I invite you to join me on every platform. If you follow me, most of my information is shared on Facebook at Erica Alston. Welcome. What does that say? You sure? How are we going to have a show if you're not dating? I am dating. I'm absolutely dating. And I believe that I'm always going to be dating unless I'm married. So what we'll talk about moving forward is dating with intention, because I absolutely am committed. No, I'm not committed. I am absolutely open to dating one person. But the only way that I can find one person is if I date them all, sis. And I'm not fucking tired. Oh my God. It is not easy. It's hard out here for a pimp. I'm really trying to stay focused. I'm really trying my best to be engaged with one person. If you know me personally or even through social media, I'm easily bored and easily distracted. So That hasn't been working out for me. What we'll talk about is the do's and don'ts, how to jump into the online dating pool, and online dating in and of itself is not for the weak. It is not for the faint of heart. And if you're going to date online, it's like having a fucking part-time job. It's like having a second full-time job. So we'll talk about what you need to put in your profile, what you don't need to put in your profile, what kind of pictures you have, and we are absolutely going to do our in-person workshops this year, like really soon, because I understand that I may look like I know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm sorry, I got hair all over my face. I am navigating these dating waters as best as I can and just taking you guys along. Yana, it's hard out here for a pimp. Hey, Don Barber, how are you? Workshop and speed dating season is coming. Sessions are coming. We got Pamela Brooks. We got Yana. We have Dawn. There's lots of people. Von Carter, Happy New Year to you. Okay, I don't even know where to start. So should we start now? What's been going on with me in this dating world? If you follow me on Facebook, you know that Mr. 31. First, I don't know why. For the past 60 days or so, everyone who reaches out to me or likes me or sends me a message on dating apps has been under 40 years old. Way under 40 years old. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. I'm really at a space where I'm not asking ages anymore because they're younger than my fucking children. Everyone is under 40 years old. So what I've learned about millennials, this is a new breed. Ladies, take notes. The millennials under 40 know what they want. They have their own dreams, goals, aspirations in terms of education, career, business, finances. They're locked and loaded. Men in particular, the men under 40 know what they want. And I suppose they're not finding many women under 40 that are aligned with what they're looking for, and they're coming after us. So initially I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? They're looking for a sugar mama. And I ain't nobody's sugar mama. And so I started engaging in conversations with young men under the age of 40. And the conversations were interesting. And many of the things that I liked aligned with what they liked. And I found myself on the phone for hours. I found myself saying yes to dates. I'm 52 years old. I am 52 years old. And why are all these under 40-year-olds reaching out to me? So I've gone out with several. And I think the very last show that we had, we talked about my interest in Mr. 31. Let's pause for that. Pause on that for a second. I look amazing. Really? I thought I looked like shit. Thank you so much, Michelle. So Mr. 31, we like him, but we shouldn't like him. Why the fuck would I like a 31-year-old? So many of you warned me about dating someone in their 30s. And we talked about how I'm not interested in buying anybody PlayStation 5. I'm not interested in tinting anybody's windows. or putting rims on their car, buying friends. However, ladies in your 50s, why not? I date younger. They have less baggage. I agree with you, Michelle. No baggage, actually. He has no children. There's no baby mama drama. He's on his career path. He is focused. He has his own dreams, goals, aspirations. We talk. Everything is good. And Erica Alston Bach, why are you out here in these streets? I shouldn't have did that. Because y'all told me if I took the dick, help me. What is I'm supposed to do? Hey, Catrice Woodland. Alicia, Fee, help your girl. I done gave the 31-year-old son. Can we have a moment of silence for my checking account? Yo, let me. So I want me by myself, sis. Baby, they out there. Let me tell y'all about Friday. So Thursday night, Mr. 31 sent me a reservation for dinner. And we've been out. We've been in each other's company. I've had the dick before. Oh my God. So he sent me a reservation for dinner. No, first. Oh, bless his sweet little heart. He asked me if I've ever been to Black Swan. Yes, baby, I've been to Black Swan. And then his next response was, I really want to take you out to somewhere where you've never been. Nigga, I've been going out to dinner since before you were born. There is nowhere that a 31-year-old can take me for dinner that I've never been. I bet he had energy for days. For days! Bless his heart. He said he wanted to take me somewhere where I've never been. And I've been eating out since before. While this nigga was breastfeeding, I was going out to 5-star restaurants. So bless his little heart. So he asked me if I've ever been to Black Swan. I was like, yes, baby, I've been to Black Swan. And his response is, I really want to take you somewhere where you've never been. And I said, well, that's going to be quite difficult because I eat out every fucking day. I am the person that my friends call and say, Erica, what restaurant should I go to? So I've been everywhere. And he says, well, I'll look outside of Baltimore. And instead I said, well, let's go to Poppy's Cuisine. I went to Poppy's Cuisine one time. I loved it. I didn't love the company that I was with, but I like Poppy's. And I said, hey, let's go to Poppy's. And the next fucking morning, if there are men on here tonight, I told Mr. 31, let's go to Poppy's Cuisine. And the next morning, when I opened my eyes, he had texted a reservation for 8 p.m. at Poppy's Cuisine. So these young fellas are gunning for you, old dudes. If nobody knows anything about me, you know that the way to my fucking heart and other body parts is a fucking reservation. Don't make me do no work. So he sent me that fucking reservation to Poppy's Cuisine, and I text him back. I got a big old smile on my face, right? So Friday night, me and Mr. 31, we went to Poppy's Cuisine for dinner. I had the fried lobster. He had the salmon something something. Dinner was great. Drinks were great. We came back to my hotel. A moment of silence for my back. Yeah. So on Friday nights, it's the party up on the rooftop. So we went to dinner. We came back to the room. Then we went to the party. Are we having a moment of silence? Thank you. Amen. If you are someone who leads with your emotions, if you're someone who attaches emotions to physical acts, don't give none to a 31-year-old. So we came back to the room. Then we went to the party. Life is pretty good. Whew. So why then, if we're talking about new year, new you, new boo, am I not signed up to be in a committed monogamous relationship with Mr. Blow Your Back Out? Inconsistency. Ladies, I've got two pet peeves. One is a motherfucker don't wear a watch and does not value my time. Literally, this is not ego or arrogance. My time is my motherfucking money. So if I set aside time to be with you, go out with you, do things with you, I am opting to not make money. If I am committed to being with you, going out with you, investing in you, that is time away from my motherfucking bag. That's times that I am opting not to answer my phone, not to be available, not to do what I do for the clients that have invested in the services that I provide. So the problem with Mr. 31 is it's just inconsistency. And I'm not, so what you know is I'm not some mushy, clingy, need to be up under somebody, but I match energy, right? And you should match energy. Don't you, ladies, or if you're listening, don't do more, don't give more, don't invest more than what you're fucking receiving. So I'm not the person that's texting you the first thing in the morning. If you ain't texting me, I ain't texting you. If you ain't calling me, I'm not calling you. If you're not making plans to see me, I'm not making plans to see you, because I am the woman, and as assertive and aggressive as I am, I still strongly believe in gender roles, and I believe that men should be pursuing me. And I understand with 100% clarity that men make time for what they want to do and they make excuses for the shit that they don't want to do. So if a man is saying to you, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this, you're not important to him. You're not valuable to him. You're not worthy to him. When a man stops doing something and makes an intentional investment of time and effort in you, that means what you are to him. I'm not giving more than what I'm fucking giving. So, Mr. 31, we talk, we text. I have on occasion says, hey, why don't you come outside? Because I'm always outside. And he has made excuses for why he's not coming outside. And that resonates with me in a deep place. So you are not someone that I'm going to invest all of me in. So what that means is while I'm having fun with Mr. 31 and Mr. 31 is probably having fun with me, that leaves me open to more intentional, strategic opportunities for me to do something sustainable. Mr. 31 has proven to me that this is not a sustainable space. This is not something that he's invested in. This is not something that he wants to do, because if men want to do it, ladies, they do it. We don't have to ask. We don't have to clear calendars. We don't have to do a whole bunch of shit. When men want to see you, they ask to see you. When men want to be with you, they ask to be with you. When men want to spend time with you, they clear their calendars to spend time with you. They don't make excuses as to why they can't do any of these things. So for me, Mr. 31 will be the occasional fun time I have while I am dating him off, sis, and allowing the best man to win, which brings me to what I'm doing now. So there is someone that I am talking to, and we have great conversations. We talk often. Me and Mr. 31 don't talk very often. We text. He's fucking 31. We text. We've never had actual dialogue. Who help me, Lord. Me and this motherfucker text. We see each other occasionally. He did a great job on Friday with dinner and whatever the fuck. We talked all day. We text. That's not talking. We've texted all day today. Consistency matters. Is that where I want to be? Fuck no. If he step his game up and be consistent, perhaps. But he's still fucking 20 years younger than I am. So I'm talking to someone else who, when I wake up in the morning, that person's there. It's the last conversation I have at night. We have very similar goals, aspirations. He is a relationship-minded person. All of that works. And ladies, what I know is before we meet someone in person, when the energy is great and we're talking all the time and I can't wait to see you and good morning, beautiful, and how was your day and blah, blah, blah. The dick is tiny. He's scared he may fall for you. I don't believe that's true. I want it all. You want it all. Ladies, do you want it all? Do you want to be mentally, physically, sexually, emotionally, financially stimulated and satisfied and interested in someone? I do. Why they gotta be smart with a little dick? Why they gotta have a whole bunch of money and a little dick? Why they gotta have swag and a little dick? Like, why they gotta be broke with a big dick? This air conditioner just turned on, blowing this cold air on me. So I'm committed to helping you, ladies, but I don't know how much more I can take. It's so difficult out here. Capital Grille was a narcissist. I forgot the great date I had. I had a great fucking date with a great guy. I met this guy. We were size don't matter sometimes. Sometimes the shrimp ones be the best. I can't do it. I wish I could be like, oh, he's great. He's smart. He's intellectual. He knows my love language. He blah, 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 blah. With that little shrimp ass dick. Why can't we have it all? Is that too much to ask for? Anyway, I went on 2 dates. Let me tell you about 2 dates. One guy I met, so you guys know who follow me on Facebook, that there's karaoke in my lobby every Wednesday. I met a guy, had no idea that he was interested in karaoke or singing or whatever. We talked, we hit it off, everything was great. I mentioned there was karaoke in my lobby. This motherfucker is an avid karaoke person. What is Aaron saying, Andrea? Girl, picture it bigger. Maybe that will work. Unfortunately, we can't these days know that dick worth. And I can't do it. I have to be physically satisfied. It's not the length, it's not the size, it's how many times it can rise. Y'all keep telling yourself that shit. Andrea, are you with them? So I'm talking to my producer backstage. I can see her. You guys can't. Andrea, do you agree? It's not the size of the, what is it? It's the motion of the ocean bullshit? You believe that? No. Andrea's shaking her fucking head no. No. Okay, you say no, I need it all. Thank you so much. Am I not going to be happy until I'm satisfied with the motion of the ocean? Fuck the ocean. I want a yacht. I prefer thickness. That's Aaron Ricketts. You want a short, thick dick? Can we talk about this right now? He need to get. It's not about being hard. Who wants a hard fucking pencil? Help me. I can't be the only. What the fuck is going on? These women are. You want to yeet? Leave me alone. I'm tiny. Are you insinuating that I got some big wolf pussy or something? I don't. I'm often admired for my tininess. Are there other women here that are okay with little dicks? So let me tell you about one day, like 2 weeks ago, because you guys haven't seen me. I went out with he's so fucking handsome. He was fucking adorable. What is Aaron Ricketts saying, Andrea? No, left man, so I prefer average. Anything over 6.5 hurts me. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Don't put up no more fucking Aaron Ricketts comments. She white. Girl, bye. The fuck? Anyway, everything was great about this dude. And he's so fucking hot. So he is personal protection. for one of the Baltimore Ravens. He's personal protection for a few people in Hollywood. And he was so fucking cute. And we had a great dinner. And we had great conversation. Great drinks. That's it. Because y'all keep for these below average men. I was married to a big dick. It's extremely overrated. It got me a hysterectomy at age 35. No! That's not, I don't want a fucking dick that hurts. That fucking knocks out uteruses. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't want a pencil. Because Mr. 31 is the motion of the ocean. So, okay, so let me clear up something. I am not specifically speaking on size. I was speaking, yes, I am. What is the average size dick of a black man? Can y'all comment? Average size. Help me. Because with Aaron, that's 6.5. That's not average size. Eric Mache Asters, how big is your dick? I like 8 to 9. I think that's good. 8. Thank you. Y'all got me out here thinking I'm some fucking big dick bandit, bitch. I've been with black men before too. Oh, your husband's white right now. We're not talking to you. So we're looking at 8 to 9. So then 10. What about what? Mr. DC. Who the fuck is that? Help me out. The gambler. Who the fuck was that? Who was that, Andrea? Mr. DC. Who the fuck was that? Give me more. Give me another clue. Mr. DC. Aiden. 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 So, I don't know what you do, ladies, to prevent yourself from calling men that you shouldn't be calling. But what I do is I delete the contacts from my phone. Right? I love the opportunity to say, who this? So, Andre, I deleted him from my phone. And he called me several times. The first time I was like, who's this? He's like, you know what the fuck it is. Because he's fucking nuts. And then the second time he called, I was like, who's this? He said, you know what? It's nobody. And he hung up. So he was fun and enough, but fucking nuts. And I'm at a place in my life where fucking nuts is not. I'm fucking nutty enough for the both of us. I can't do that. I need to fucking scroll my phone for 202 numbers and give him a call. So I went out with the Ravens guy. We had a great time. So we were talking. Our conversation was great, funny. Men know that if you make us laugh, we'll throw our panties at you. If you make us laugh, make us think, you can probably get some. So that's where we were with him. And so we went there. Cheers. In the head was fantabulous. Is that a word? Andrea saying that's a word. The head was fantabulous. But I know when the head is fantabulous, the dick is never fucking fails. Ladies. The head was. So the whole time I'm like, it's some good ass head. This dick gonna be whack as fuck. And I was right. So what happens is gender roles reverse, and I don't call you ever again in life. Cheers. I am on a quest to find my person. My person is going to mentally, physically, and sexually be enough for me. So, and I'm not taking no shorts. We clear? So, what time is it, Andrea? It's 9 o'clock. So now, we were talking about new you, new year, new boo, how to date with intention, and find your person, right? So all of that is 2022 nonsense because I had no interest in dating anyone exclusively. And my life right now is Mr. 31, who's inconsistent. And inconsistency is our first red flag that we say we're not going to hitch our wagon to a motherfucker that's inconsistent. Because one, a reminder that men that want to be with you make time. Men who don't make excuses. Hey, Tony! Where you been? You're looking for a sexual soulmate. No, I'm not looking for a sexual soulmate. Absolutely not. I'm looking for a authentic connection. One, I'm not sexually stimulated by anyone who can't mentally fucking engage me in a way that I find this an additive to my life. So one, men need to be smart and articulate and cultured to even penetrate that space in my brain that says, let me give him some, right? And then, I'm going to give him some and I want to keep him around. What is Tony saying? I've been on trench. I'm good, and I see you're good. I am. So Tony and everyone else listening, the goal in 2023. Hello, Tony Nicole Lyles, beautiful. My goal and my aspiration in 2023 is absolutely to be in a committed monogamous relationship. That is my goal. So this is week 1 that you guys are with me. I will date. I will report back to you. And my goal is to find my person. My person. What I have discovered from dating them all in 2022, I believe that I was looking for someone that could navigate both of my worlds. So one of my worlds is, very fucking polished, corporate, elected officials, always on, saying the right thing, wearing the right thing, being in the right place, doing the right thing. That is a huge part of my life and what pays me. The other spectrum of that is that I am absolutely 100% a bitch from the hood. And I value my ability to be able to navigate spaces with Mookie and Man and them more than I value the space of being able to navigate the mayor and the governor and whoever the fuck else. This is who I am, and this is where I am. So for me, dating someone who meets me in the middle, which means that I can take you to the governor's mansion, right? And I can walk away and go speak to the Speaker of the House or whoever the fuck else is there and trust that when I walk away from you, you're not going to say some stupid ass shit that's going to embarrass me. Can I walk away from you and leave you with the Speaker of the House while I go talk to the governor and you not say some dumbass shit that's going to embarrass me? So that's how I left 2022. However, in 2023, with me being committed to being in a monogamous relationship with one person, what I've discovered is the person in my life or my person does not need to navigate all of my spaces. I need to navigate all of my spaces, and perhaps you are my refuge when I am done doing this shit and I can come home and unwrap. Shout out to Mookie Man, yes. I can debrief. I can let my hair down or off and be able to bring me to a space where I am comfortable, familiar, safe, warm, and secure. So in 2023, I made some changes to who it is that I'm expecting to be in my life. So the person in my life absolutely does not need to be able to navigate both spaces. That person needs to be able to navigate both of me, and in a way that when I'm off doing this thing or doing that thing, that you are the person that when this thing or that thing is done, you're my safe space. Complete safe space, a space of calm and solitude. Absolutely. So those are some changes. So ladies, while you are entertaining the thought, the idea of being in a relationship, we're not asking you to settle. We're not asking you to take on less than you deserve. What I'm asking you to do is to reevaluate your must-haves, your non-negotiables, your boundaries, and look for spaces where you've been rigid. Because I was very rigid in that, in saying that I needed someone who could navigate both spaces. I don't need someone who can navigate both spaces. I need my person that is there for me as I navigate both spaces. So if you are right now watching and listening because you heard that this topic tonight was new year, new you, new boo, and how to date with intention, we need to intentionally look at our must-haves and our non-negotiables and find those spaces where we've been so rigid that we're still by ourselves, right? So that is my first task for you. What is it that you've been asking for or looking for where you can make some adjustments, not settle? I don't want anyone to settle, because we need to believe that I am enough, I am valuable, and I am worthy, but in a way that we're flexible enough to invite people in our space where we're not being so fucking rigid that we're still by our fucking self. The perfect person isn't out there, but the perfect person for you is. And perhaps the perfect person for you doesn't own a tuxedo. Maybe the perfect person for you doesn't have a passport. Maybe the perfect person for you is still in an apartment and hasn't purchased his first home. Maybe the perfect person for you is rebuilding after a divorce or separation. He don't have to be in both worlds, but understand you in those worlds. Absolutely, Anika. I need to talk to you because I've got someone who needs dentures made, and yeah. So yeah, he better have a passport. LaShawn Holmes, he does not have to have a passport. Maybe this man has never ever traveled outside of the country, and he meets you. And because your interest is in traveling, he is now interested in obtaining his passport so he can travel with you. Because we do what we see. If he was reared in a family environment with no one who ever traveled, He's now professional. His credit score is good. He makes a decent salary. However, the furthest he's gone is Puerto Rico, and he meets you. Maybe it is you who encourages him to get his passport, and you take your first international trip together. So those are the things that I'm saying that maybe we can waver on, because that's a very rigid request. He better have a passport. When the fuck did you get yours? And why did you get yours? Who was it in your life that said, hey, you should get your passport and travel internationally? Because I know that I didn't always have my passport. My mom didn't have a passport. My dad didn't have a passport. My next door neighbors didn't have a passport. These are things that we learned along the way. So I'm really, really asking women to take a look at your must-haves and find out where you are rigid. And because he must have a passport, you might be missing out on the person that's going to be your safe space. Whatever other non-negotiable, mine has to have a passport because they take too long to get now. Carol Copeland, I know you personally. Name the last 3 motherfuckers you dated that had a passport. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can pay for expedited service. Thank you, Tony. When we come on here and act like bitch, and I'm talking to me, that's one of my trauma with men. What? They don't have a fucking passport? Y'all gonna be some lonely bitches. Guess what? Gentlemen, if you don't, you just changed my, thank you very much, Carol Copeland. Man, if you don't have a passport and I decide that I want to go to fucking Paris for Christmas, guess what? Apply for your passport now so we can go to fucking Paris for Christmas. These bitches stupid. Exactly. We all had to start somewhere. Make new memories. What the fuck? It's that rigid shit that got you fucking a rose. And until you take an honest look at yourself and do an honest self-appraisal, how long have you been where you've been? How long have you been making what you make? How long have you been traveling internationally? How long have you had a Fendi sales associate? How long have you had a checking and a savings? How long have you been not in a negative fucking balance? How long has your credit score been over 700? So again, I'm not asking anyone to settle for less. I'm not asking anyone to take on less than what they deserve. And we deserve everything that we believe that we deserve. You are on fire tonight. I love it. These bitches crazy. I was scared of men my age who hadn't traveled. Carol, I know you personally. Stop that. My ex-husband doesn't have a passport. Y'all like how I call Edward my ex-husband? Edward does not have his passport. But we certainly went to Jamaica and Bahamas and wherever the fuck cruises go without passports. We need to stop. In 2023, thank you, Tony, be open. Because everyone with these high standards, and a man must have this, and they must have that, and I ain't taking this, and I ain't accepting that, all single. So I am saying in 2023, as we pursue dating with intention, we take a look at where we are rigid and where we can alter some of our desires, not settle for less, but make some accommodations, understanding that we ain't always been where we are right now. I'm not asking nobody to pay nobody's motherfucking rent. I ain't asking for nobody to pay nobody's fucking car note. I'm not asking for nobody to be with a man with no car. I'm not asking nobody to be with a man with no job. I'm not asking for anybody to be with a man that does not add something significant to your life. I'm asking you to be open to the possibility that perhaps my list of non-negotiables and boundaries may be so rigid that is why I am fucking a rose and not getting dick. I can have a motherfucking rose. And just don't have a pencil. Thank you, Eagles Fly. It's 9:19. Is that what you're telling me, Andrea? So, those of us who are willing, you don't have to be willing. You can watch my show and say this bitch out of her motherfucking mind. I only want a man with a passport. I only want a man with an 800 credit score. He's got to have 2 cars. He's got to own his house. He can't have children under 16 years old. He's got to be fully divorced. Look at your list. And then look at how long you've had that list. And weigh that list against how long you've been fucking single and fucking a rose. Because fuck that rose. I don't have one and ain't getting one. I like a warm motherfucking body. Tony, it's just you and me, boo. It's just you and me. Dating with intention. Period. Don't have a fucking type. He gotta be 6'4", bald head, with a beard. Your man might be light skinned with a fucking curly fro and no mustache. So dating with intention means that we are being open. We're being open to the possibility to what we believe that we wanted and absolutely needed to have in our life can have some adjustments. I am adjusting. I am not adjusting in a way that I'm taking a motherfucker don't have no job and his credit score fucking 400. I'm adjusting in a way where I remember that it ain't always been this way. I'm adjusting in a way that the person that I am entertaining and investing my time, effort, and energy in smarter than I am. Perhaps I walk away from dinner enlightened, empowered, motivated. Perhaps I have something to laugh at. Perhaps I have something to look forward to. Perhaps that fucking cliche ass good morning beautiful text message brings a smile to my fucking face. I would rather have a good morning beautiful text message than a fucking fully charged rose. Perhaps I am open to the opportunity that I can have someone that adds to my experiences. Perhaps there's someone that can take me somewhere where I've never eaten. And then in the rare occasion that there's nowhere that I've never eaten, how about I go to dinner with him at somewhere where I have eaten, but I've never experienced it with him. Perhaps it's a weekend trip in DC, Virginia, Philadelphia, or fucking Delaware. Perhaps it's a staycation because a motherfucker can't take me to Paris. But it's more than I'm doing for myself, by myself with a motherfucking rose. Go get some dick in Delaware. I guarantee you, a staycation in Delaware with some real dick will surpass a staycation in your house with a motherfucking rose. I'm just here to help. So what we're going to do, if you are interested in dating with intention in 2023, all of you are going to write your online profile on a dating app. And the first app that we're going to consider is Facebook dating because it's free. You're going to post pictures of yourself more than from the neck up. You've got to show all of you Because guess what? There are men that are absolutely attracted to all of you. So when you do these, we still getting dick though? Absolutely. Fuck that rose. If you need, look, if you want to go through 2023 fucking yourself, knock yourself out. But if you want to go through 2023 getting some dick and some warm body and some engagement over dinner, fuck with me. Fuck with me and get some money. So tonight I'm encouraging everyone to write their online profile. Because I believe as much as you think you're going to meet somebody at the bank, at Subway, walking through the fucking mall, that's very likely it'll happen. Mr. 31, I'm at the party. But you have to put yourself out there to date intentionally. I invite you all to join me at 8 p.m. on any Friday at the rooftop. Lots of men's there. But we're going to start online. And if you need any assistance with your profile, I am here to help. DM me. I'm going to help you write your profile. I want you to post pictures of yourself having fun, out with friends, full body shots, your best selfies, and show people the best version of yourself. I want you to not be so frigid. When writing your profile, I don't want you to write a list of everything that you don't want. Don't talk about anything that you don't want. I need your profile to be everything that you desire, everything that you want, because you deserve all of those things. Because when we post about, I don't want this, and I don't want that, and I don't want this, and I don't want that, we come off as angry ass, single ass black women that ain't had dick. And men read that profile and say, that bitch needs some dick. And then all you're going to get is some dick. So we need to be very intentional about how we present ourselves and what we want and how we want it. And when you go out on these dates, don't fuck them. Keep it to yourself, ladies. As hard as it may be sometimes, don't do it. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Go out on at least 3 dates, okay? 3. Go to dinner, do an event, do a concert. You need at least 3 experiences with the motherfucker before you put his dick right here. Don't put his dick right here. Have some fun. Have some experiences. Because I'm telling you, if you fucking them, they're going to move on. I'm telling you, if you fuck them, they're going to move on. So at least get at least 3 experiences before they move on. I don't care how good your head is. Keep it to yourself for at least 3 days. So in closing, all of us are starting our online profiles. If you need help writing it, DM me. We're doing pictures of our best selfies, full body, out having fun. And when we're writing our profile, we're not writing about what we don't want. We're writing about what we like, what we want, what I desire. And then we're talking to them on the phone. No, we're chatting, we're talking on the phone, and we're going out for at least 3 experiences where you put that dick right here. Thank me later. I will see you all next Sunday at 8:30. It has been my absolute pleasure to help all of my friends to date them all, sis. May the best man win. But I'm committed. Y'all gonna look up and I'm gonna have me a whole boyfriend and y'all be like, that bitch told me how to do it. Matching pajamas by Christmas, baby. Me and my boo. New year, new you, new boo. But you gotta be intentional on how we do this thing. right? This shit don't happen by accident. You gotta be intentional and strategic about how you approach this fucking dating pool that's full of fucking pee. But you are worthy, you're valuable, you're enough. I'm not asking you to lower your standards. I'm just asking you to take a look at where you've been super, super rigid and make some adjustments. We're gonna be good. All of us gonna have matching pajamas on in December. Thanks for joining me. See you next Sunday, 8:30. Date 'em all, sis. May the best man win.